Hello friends, welcome to my live stream. I'm exhausted. Yesterday was a full shooting day and there was no internet where I could live stream. So what I did was I shot some clips and I'm gonna tell you a story about yesterday. It's not really live, but well, I'm live. Poppy here is live and Kitty here is live. Are you gonna tell a story? I had to leave her behind yesterday because I couldn't take her with me. She got very upset. Oh, this feels so good. Hammock. I hope you're not getting seasick. Yesterday was this event. It's a religious event, and it's called Molitva, Molitva Umijor. I think that's it. It's which means it means prayer under the mountain Mijor, or the holy place Mijor, which is in the Balkan Mountains. It's in the Balkan Mountains, isn't it? It ain't easy working from a hammock, live streaming from a hammock. So anyhow, yeah, and it's a yearly event, and my self-assignment, because I give myself assignments, and I shoot them, photograph them. This is a lovely moment. I have to show you this. Yep, it's one of those candid pet moments. And the assignment for myself was to photograph, videotape, photograph and videotape the folk dance where everyone grabs each other's hands and they come together, they separate. It's a circle dance, more or less. Really, really hard to follow, let me tell you. Whew. Light was coming in, light was coming out. And I was hoping to put the live stream on and sort of, have you come along with me and watch. But because, as I mentioned, there was no internet, well, that didn't happen. And I thought, oh, how am I going to show my friends, this live stream? So I took clips, photographs, and some videos, and I'm going to share them with you right now. But I just gotta show you this. Okay, you two clowns. Are you stealing the show? Are you stealing the show? Mm-hmm. That's called a. You just dropped the microphone. Okay, put this here. Poppy's licking the phone, and that's not good. Okay, everyone relax, and we'll get back to this. Okay. Okay, Poppy. That's good girl. Good girl. Okay, so let me show you some stuff from yesterday. Let's see now. Oops, that's not it. That's not it either. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to press the right button here. There we go. by the way. Thank you for coming by and watching. Much, much appreciated. Okay, so let's start off with at this the place is called Barilovac. It's a little tough one. Barta Barilovac. And everyone gathers and there's dancing and there's this whole cultural thing happening uh, from the history of the mountain people. It's very, very beautiful. It's so the first guy I came across was this fellow who has hmm, it's kind of like a Scottish thing happening, where he has this bagpipe. From what I understand, it's made from the insides of an animal. I think it's a sheep, and he is he goes around and he plays this historic um instrument. It sounds a little annoying, like the bagpipes, but I love his outfit, and it's great that he is one of the few people that's keeping history of music alive in the area. So let's just watch for a little bit. Wasn't that cool? I'm not sure you got the sound because when I watch it on the iPhone, through all the streaming problems there are, that's one of them that I can't hear the playback. Hmm, got to figure that one out. I hope you liked it. I really enjoyed it. I saw him after the performance, and he took off that hat and he looked like 20 years younger. And I said, "Hey, are you the guy playing that that skin thing, right?" And he said, "Yeah." Now, what? Of course, at these things, there's all this um, uh, Serbian food, okay? Because this is the country I'm shooting here in. It's called Serbia, which is right next to Bulgaria, above Greece, next to Italy, and just below uh, um, Austria and Germany and Central Europe. But yeah, so the food was just rocking. Let me show you this. How cool was that? Yummy. I went there starving and picked up this spinach. What would you call that? Pie. Spinach. Well, no, it wasn't. It was spinach and this other grass uh, called zelje. I'm not sure how to uh, translate it in English, but it was delicious. It was really good. I took it home and I yeah took it home and just woofed it down, and had a couple of other things there called baklava. Yeah, it was pretty good. So here's a shot of me uh, shooting with my FX30. I was shooting video and stills, and let me tell you, the video part was like craziness. It was so difficult. The harsh sun was coming in and out. I was on the ND filter, the neutral density filter, trying to get the right exposure, and then shooting stills. It was like a real challenge. There was there was there's another photographer, videographer. Try to get this thing back now. Hang on a second. Kind of stuck in this picture here. There we go. Oh, live stream. Yeah, there was a photographer right next to me. Oh, Poppy's upset. She's gonna go bark at somebody near the street. Yeah, so this young guy, he's a videographer clearly, and he came to cover the event, and he he flew out of his place, or he flew out of his last assignment, and the poor guy, he forgot his monopod. Now, monopod is this like metal stick thing, right? You put it underneath your camera, whether it's a still camera or video camera. It keeps it steady, and it's easy on your shoulder. And so when he got there, he was shooting right next to me, and I looked over, and I'm like, "Oh, uh, you forgot your monopod," and he laughed. He said, "Well, I had to use what I had to use." But here was his substitute for the monopod. Great, eh? This big, what is it, 4x4, 2x4 piece of wood. So I quickly grabbed a shot of him. Yeah, he was okay with it. But I thought, and I told him, I said, I can't tell you how many times I've forgotten my monopod. But I never thought to use this old dried up stick. These young guys, man, young girls and guys, men and women, there is no stopping them. They'll find what they need to use. High-end technology on an old piece of stick. That works. Good for him. There was the kids who sing in sing, the kids who dance. Let me try to get this thing off here. Hang on a second. This picture, I guess you have to press it. Okay. Yeah, the kids who were dancing. Many grown-ups. But while we're here, it was very juicy. Many Wow, look at that food. It's awesome. Yeah. So while those kids who were dancing, there was like 3 or 4 groups. The older ones, and then there was the younger ones. So while they were waiting to go up and dance, there was this big old swing there, and this swing, from I've seen like this swing for in the same place for the last 3 years. I'm sure it's around for many other years, right? Probably the last 50, 60. But they were checking it out, so let us check it out. Looks like they're having a good time. I really enjoy assignments. Oh, somebody's got to eat. There we go. Mama food. Kittens are right in there. Yeah, so I really enjoy when I rarely do an assignment that I don't like to do. I can't, actually, I can't even think of any assignments where I said, oh, I don't want to do this. Anytime I don't want to do anything, I just don't do it. I'm lucky, and I'm a little crazy doing it like that, but life is short. What I found really funny is that in this cultural situation where it's all Serbian culture and a people called Torlaks, right? Torlak, yeah. Very, very, they're good people, right? And they got a lot of history in these mountains. And I don't think that the brass, horns, are native to this region. That's these mountains all behind me. This whole place is mountains. But anyhow, they had these people, this band, come up with their horns, and I thought, oh well, they'll play something, something from the region. And I thought, I wonder what that will be. And when they started playing, I just started laughing inside. And I got to grab this and show it to you. We can talk about it after. Here we go. Okay, so let's do a little contest. Okay, can you guess what song that was? I'm going to play it one more time. Okay, the song this is what made me laugh, it was Hava Nagila, which is a Jewish song. Hava Nagila, Hava Nagila, Hava Nagila va Nismaka. I think it goes like that. Anyhow, having been working in New York City for many years, it was like the number one song. Uh, and well, I enjoyed the song much. But the funny part was like, well, this is Serbian culture. Anyway, I had a good laugh. And those guys are pretty good playing that horn. The Let me show you a little shot of me. That's me photograph. I got my FX30 stuck in my pocket there of that Domke photo vest. That Domke photo vest is it's an OG vest, and I've had it now for about, I'd say, 20 years. I'm really gentle with it now that it's like uh, an antique, a collectible. But it really does the job. And they don't make the vest like that anymore. It looks different. I guess it's better, but the the originality of it. I want to thank Natasha for providing these photographs. Really good photographer from Paris. And there's that guy uh, playing that instrument. Again, it's an animal part, and it's like the Scottish bagpipes. This one is a bagpipe. Oh, so relaxed today. A lot of cars passing by because it was a pretty busy weekend up in the Balkan Mountains. Let me see what I could show you. Oh, I had so much fun. Here's an interesting video of all the, um, like these socks here. They're made out of wool. And basically, um, I'll bring this to you uh, at some point when they start shearing the sheep. They shear the sheep, meaning they cut their hair, right? And then they the village people, they take the wool and mm, they some paint it through, for example, I've documented one of the village women. She took, what do you call them, walnuts, the black part of the walnut, and she boiled the wool, and the wool came out black, and then she did some other stuff to it, and then basically she made black socks, black wool socks. These socks, these wool socks, they last the test of time. They're incredible. They're kind of like shoes. Um, you wear them in the summer, you wear them in the winter. They're really fantastic. Here's a here's a inside. There's a house there, and the house is a was a school, was a school. But here's some of the socks that were on display, some of the woolen socks on display. Cool, eh? There's, they're almost too good to wear. These socks I've seen hanging after they've been washed, I guess after a year or something, or a season. And then the village women, they repair them. So there's different colors on the socks where, where things wear out, like they wear out here on the on the heel, and they wear out here. And so they just they patch them up with other wool. It's really cool. I'll show it to you when we do something on socks. One of the things that caught my eye in at the event was this picture. Let me show you this. Okay, so there's four people, and the woman is wearing four on the back of her t-shirt, or it might be a Y, but hmm, I think it looks like a four. They don't have Y. They don't have Y here in their alphabet. They have J, Y, Y for Y, something like that. Yeah. Anyway, the picture struck me as four people, and the woman has the number four on her back. Now, why do I say this? Well, I'm the author of four children's books. They're concept books. So basically, um, they they teach children through visuals, through photography. In my case, and I did a book. So I did four books. They're all bestsellers. They can be bought at the MoMA Museum. That's cool. When I saw that, I was like shocked. And the Guggenheim Museum bookstores, right? And I was both in New York City. They're on Amazon. They're in different countries. It's a really cool thing. I did these four books um, when my kid was basically, what was she? Oh yeah, we started off when she was almost a year old. And I put her on my backpack on the front part. It's called a baby Bjorn or something like that. And off we'd go. We'd be looking for photographs in the streets. And so the four books are called the City ABC book. That was very successful. I'm very proud of that. It was all published by Kids Can Press. So there's a City ABC book, City Color book, City Signs, which is very popular, and the City 123 book. And that it was really difficult trying to find numbers. Let me tell you something. And I don't set anything up. I these books I did them all over the world: Toronto, New York, Paris, mm, the Netherlands. Oh my God, Rio de Janeiro. Anyway, when I saw this, I thought, oh, there's the number four. That would be the perfect four. And well, the books are finished, but it's still there. I'm still seeing concepts. See the concept of four, and then you have one, two, three, four. Doing children's books is very, very difficult. It ain't no cakewalk, let me tell you. So just a quick shot here of the City 123 book. And then when I saw the four, I thought, oh, that would have been a good four. The four I used was, I think it was a subway. Yeah, a subway station in London, and there were four cars or four doors or something like that. Four doors um, on two. No, there was four doors on one uh, subway car. Yeah, four doors, one subway car, and the number four was, I guess, number four platform. So I would never set stuff up. I would always use what's there on the streets in the city. Yeah. Again, they're all city based. So let's go um, back to the other. I go on assignments. I don't know if you do this, but I go on assignments, and it's kind of all tied together. A little bit of your past, a little bit of my past, and how you built yourself up as a photographer. What kind of person you are. What's buzzing in your photography world, and your eye. What your eye sees. All that stuff is like a big mix, big pot of emotions and memories, and where you're at now. It's wonderful. So it's a wonderful thing, you know. Photography, it's very special. It ain't just photography. It just it's something more. Where we, you know, find ourselves. It's not like click, look at my picture. Here, I'll send you the picture. Send me the picture. No, it's much, much more than that. Photography is a means of looking at yourself. Think about that one. Okay, enough philosophy. Let's see what else I could show you. Um, well, we're getting to the end here. Okay, so I'll show you the results of not yesterday's shoot, but because yesterday that video, it's in my DaVinci Resolve, which is a platform for editing, grading color video, and it's going to be a challenge. And I thought, you know what? Let me just show my friends um, this kind of event. This event shot last year, or was it? Well, it was a non-COVID year, that's for sure. But I'm hoping to get these kind of images that are right now at my agency called Stoxies. And by the way, uh, that is an amazing agency. It's basically run by photographers. We edit our stuff, and we have much. Um, or the royalty is way up there. It's not like these other agencies where like you get a pitiful royalty. It's an agency for photographers. Um, um, yeah, photographers running photographers. No, how can I say this? They have a slogan on it, but anyway, it's really cool. We all take care of each other, and the photography is outstanding. So if you think you got what it takes, please apply. Like there are genius photographers, talented photographers out there that are like, no, maybe I won't. Just get it out there, and there's a place to apply and just apply. Why not? Anyhow, getting back to this story. So these three pictures I'm going to show you and then close off is what I'm hoping to have in my on my card on the video camera. So I like this. You see they're spinning around. I'll let you look at it for a moment. So whoops, Poppy's on the attack. Sorry about that. She's really loud. So this is the shot I'm hoping to get. You see how the feet are dancing and they're moving. With a still camera, much easier to grab, because these things fire off at like da, 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 as long as you have it in focus. But I'm trying to get this feeling uh, in video, and tonight will be the big challenge to see if I got it or not. Also, this one, again, this is a still shot, and they're hanging on to each other's, what is that thing? Belts. Now, from what I understand, this folk dance, this dancing of circle dancing, it was to do several things. It was men and women meeting, right? And you know, doing the dancing together, and and being part of folklore, right? And also, from what I understand, from what I read, these dances were like warding off evil spirits, and basically, um, hmm, but the theme is, I think the theme mostly is togetherness, right? And they make these beautiful costumes, dresses. Well, are they costumes? No, they're they're dresses. You see, and it's all handmade, and it's fantastic. It's just I don't know the details how they make them. Something I'm going to look into, but it's all handmade, and they're, from what I understand, they use pins, pinpoint or whatever, to put it all together. And and then there's this shot. I like this shot. It's playing with shadows. We'll see what we got, right? But the number one thing I'm looking for is this in video. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you for watching the replays. They're really getting some traction. My apologies that I didn't get the actual footage live, but this will have to do for now. And I really need to check the internet for places before I go and try to shoot these live streams. So anyhow, have a great day. It's a Sunday. It's Sunday here. Yeah, Sunday. And see you tomorrow.